So a big rift, a big split, and all hell's breaking loose on Capitol Hill because just a couple of days after Musk attacked the mega bill, Donald Trump's new agenda to put America in serious debt and give tax breaks to the rich and yada, yada, yada. Musk has gone at it again, calling it a disgusting abomination in a post on X. He says, I can't believe this is coming out because for once I actually agree with this slime ball. But he says, I'm sorry, but I just can't stand it anymore. This massive, outrageous, pork-filled congressional spending bill is a disgusting abomination. Shame on those who voted for it. You know you did wrong. You know it. Now, I'm sorry, but I don't know how to even react to that guy being right. When was the last time it happened?
1972.
It's just unbelievable. So let me just dig a little bit deeper here. Musk followed it up with a flurry of posts as well. One claiming the bill will massively increase the already gigantic budget deficit to $2.5 trillion. Yes, it will. Good call, Elon. And burden American citizens with crushingly unsustainable debt. Yes, you're right again. That's 2 for 2, Elon. And he says another that Congress is making America bankrupt. All right, hold on. He just hit 3 for 3. Does this guy play baseball? Sign him up for the team. I can't believe this happened.
Oh dear! I bet he plays Twister.
So now, if you're unsure, we are talking about the one big beautiful bill, and it extends Trump's tax cuts from 2017. It boosts spending for the military and border security. You got to build that wall. And it makes some real cuts to Medicaid, SNAP, and other assistance programs. It'll add about $3.8 trillion to the federal government's $36 trillion debt over the next decade. Now, this is according to nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office. So the negotiations for this bill are underway in the Senate and so on. We're all hearing about it left, right, and center. But how do you come away from the Doge man himself, Elon Schmuck, telling the government that he was just up until like yesterday employed by, in a way, as a special employee? How do you reconcile the fact that he's calling your administration willfully spending nonsensically only for, well, he didn't say it, but only for the rich? Ronald Gump Trump, please answer this, because I would love to hear the lies come right off your lips. Unbelievable. I can't. It's just, I agree with Musk. I mean, I'm gonna have to shower as soon as we record this.
It is so funny. I mean, obviously, Musk left his job the other day, and he was given like a crappy golden key by Trump, and he also left the office with a black eye. So, somebody thumped him.
Yeah. He said he was playing with little X, and he said, "Go ahead, punch me in the face," because every parent says that.
Yeah, no, I think that's bollocks. He's obviously had an argument with someone.
Yeah,
they thumped him, and he's gone off saying, "Right, that's it. I'm gonna be a bitch to you lot now."
Little Carolyn Levitt probably got a step stool and brought it over and stood on it and punched him one. So yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe the chickens are falling from the sky and the clouds are on fire, but I have to admit, I agreed with Elon Musk.
Yes. About time the guy said sense. He probably did it while making a Nazi salute, but we'll let that one slip for now.
Yeah, impregnating a maid while he's, having ketamine or something, but, yeah. So, Dunk, I'm scared to even show these. What's going on?
Wow, there's a great event coming up this weekend on Saturday, the World Naked Bike Ride, otherwise known as the WNBR, will once again roll through the streets of London with thousands of cyclists expected to take part, many of them completely nude. That's interesting. That's in time. I just got a bike, the other day, but I won't go into that.
I kind of think that's you on the screen, dude.
I'm Big Ben in the background. Yeah, oh, I'm behind Big Ben.
The only big thing there, I think.
The annual clothing is optional protest aims to raise awareness about cycle safety, environmental sustainability, and body positivity, while also calling attention to the dangers of car culture and fossil fuel dependency. Yes. You can't do that with clothes on.
The only thing I can see is the whole, don't shame me because of the way I look angle. The rest is hogwash, man. You just nudist.
Well, the thing is, before I carry on with this story, but the angle of safety, how unsafe is it riding along on a bike with nothing on?
Don't get your Todger caught in the chain, man.
just falling off that bike, your skin will be ripped to shreds. Anyway, riders begin from multiple starting points across London, each with their own assembly and departure times. Some start locations also feature body painting stations, although participants are encouraged to check the official WNBR London website or social media pages for up-to-date details and any last-minute changes. So you've been warned. The ride is open to all, with no registration required. Cyclists are free to wear as much or as little as they want, in keeping with the slogan, as bare as you dare. I'm just going to bear costume. Now, you might be asking, is this legal? Well, yes, under UK law, public nudity is not a crime unless it is proven to be done with the intent to cause alarm or distress. According to Section 66 of the Sexual Offences Act 2003, simply riding nude is not illegal as long as no lewd intent is involved. I'll have to remember that.
You got a few royals over there that like to play loose and fast on the weekend, so this makes sense,
I'm going to remember that, Section 66. Okay. Organisers describe the event as peaceful, non-sexual demonstration, and participants are reminded to behave respectfully throughout the ride. I'm going on a tandem.
This guy here looks like he's on the verge of pitching a tent. I'm not sure how non-sexual this truly is.
He's on a bisexual bicycle. The WNBR has become a staple of London's summer calendar, drawing international attention each year, and in 2025 expected to be one of the largest editions yet. Oh, yes. You can dangle over your handlebars.
Yeah. No, that's not a drink straw. He's not wearing a backpack. Oh, my God. So the only thing they're going to raise awareness of is those who can't control themselves in the sight of a pretty girl, because there's going to be dudes with little todgers sticking up like periscopes all over the place, man.
I don't think I've ever actually seen it, but what does an uncontained penis look like when it's like you're flopping from one side of the saddle to the other?
Guarantee I will never have that answer. I'm just
videos after Saturday.
Oh, if you like what you see here, consider subscribing because we'd appreciate it.
Yeah, and if you are going on a nude bike ride this weekend, whether it's official or not, drop a note in the comments and tell us all about us and tell us what happens to your penis if you've got one.
And don't armor all the seat. You're probably going to slide off. Good luck. Oh man, that's not